Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm going to be going over simplifying expressions today. Simplifying expressions. So the first expression we see is this guy right here. I have 2 on the outside of some parentheses, and 3x minus 6, and then to that I'm adding 5x. So to simplify expressions, one of the things I'm going to be doing is applying the distributive property. So the distributive property states that I got to go ahead and I got to share this 2 with these bad boys in here. Okay? Because what I'm saying is I got 2 of these happening. So, here we go. Like a beautiful rainbow descending from on high, these guys, the 2 is going to multiply into both the 3x and the negative 6. Okay? So I have 2 times 3x, which is 2 times 3 gives me 6, but 2 times 3x gives me 6x. Boosh! Now I have 2, which is going to multiply times negative 6. Now if you're looking at that and you're saying negative 6, I thought it was just minus 6. Well, when you're subtracting, what you're really doing is adding a negative, okay? But that might be a lesson for another time. But this idea of 2 times 6, I hope we know is 12. And the sign stays because it is 2 times negative 6. And a positive times a negative is a negative. So we have 6x minus 12. Now over here, this guy goes ahead and drops right down. So I'm looking at plus 5x. Now I want to go ahead and I want to combine my like terms. So my like terms are the ones that either are that have variables or don't have variables. Now I have 2 numbers here that have variables. I have a 6x and I have a 5x. I want to go ahead and combine those. So I go with 6x, 5x. They're both positive, so I'm adding them. So 6 plus 5 is going to go ahead and give me 11. That's right. So I'm at 11x minus 12. Now, my problem stops right here. I really can't do anything else. These guys are stuck right here, and this is simplified as much as I can simplify it, okay? Because we don't know the value of x, I can't go ahead and combine 11x and 12. Had I known the value of x, I could keep going. But that's not the case, so I can't do anything with it. So, next problem. If I had a problem that looked like, let's say, 4y minus 6 distributing into 5y minus 8 plus 3. All right, here we go. So, previously I had said on the problem with the 2 distributing into the parentheses, I said, well, whatever we have next to the parentheses, that's going to multiply in. Okay? Now this time, the number that we have next to the parentheses is a negative 6. It's a negative 6 that's going to distribute in. So, when I distribute this in, first of all, the 4y can drop down. Okay? So we have 4y. And now negative 6 is going to multiply times positive 5. Negative 6 times positive 5 is going to give me 30, but a negative 30, because it's a negative times a positive. So, I now have a negative 30y. Now, I'm doing negative 6 times negative 8. And when I have a negative times a negative, it gives me a positive. So, I have negative 6 times negative 8. That's going to give me a positive 48, because negative times a negative is a positive. And then this 3 down here just drops down, so I'm looking at plus 3. And now I'm going to go ahead and combine my like terms, just like we did on the previous example. So here, I've got a positive 4y, a negative 30y, a positive 48, and a positive 3. Well, let's go ahead and start with these guys over here. I have 2 positives happening right here, so I'm going to combine them. Just regular adding. You've been doing this forever. So 48 plus 3 is going to give me a positive 51. Yeehaw. Now, I look at these guys. These are like terms because they are both carrying the exponent, not exponent, they are carrying the variable y. So I combine 4y and negative 30y. Alright, so I have 4y plus a negative 30y. Okay? Now, if I did that on a number line, and I hope that this is visible within the frame of the camera, we could have a positive 4, okay, which is 4 out from 0, so 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my positive 4, my 4y. And then I have to go to the left 30. I got to go 30 back this way. Alright, so that's going to send me way into negative land. Alright? Now, the answer to that is actually going to be negative 26. So we're going to be at negative 26, and we've got to keep the variable. The variable doesn't disappear, it stays on. So I'm at negative 26y plus 51. And this is my answer for this. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys are feeling a little better about simplifying expressions. And please leave me any comments if there's another video you'd like to see in which I can explain this further. All right, awesome. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Peace.